It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Lady Tiger Softball here on the Paris Sports Network. I'm BJ Pheasant alongside Lenny Irwin. Maybe if we can get Lenny hooked up here. He's tangled up in his cords. Hey, we're doing Lady Tiger Softball today, Lenny. It's a big game. It is regional time. We're in the postseason, and we haven't had much postseason anything this year in sports, but baseball, softball, things kind of loosening up a little bit, so we do have some postseason action, and we're going to do that with the Lady Tigers here. Round one, they're going to be facing off against Pana.
Exactly, and that's, it's a great day for softball. That'll be a great day for anything outdoors. It's just a little cloudy, but slight breeze, but other than that, temperatures are perfect, conditions look great, so we're ready for girls' opening round of regional softball action.
That we are. The Lady Tigers come in 14-4 on the season. Pana comes in at 9-12. Wind blowing straight in today for the most part. Now, Lenny, we were doing a boys' baseball game the other day, and the Lady Tigers were playing Robinson. And 6 home runs were hit in that game. The wind was blowing out. We kept hearing things hitting the back of the concession stand and the bleachers and banging all over. I don't know if we'll see that much power. That's a pretty stout wind blowing right in our faces today.
Well, you're right there, Beads, but nonetheless, maybe we'll play small ball today.
I think these girls are up for about anything. Lady Tigers are coached by Jeremy Clodfelder. That's right, of our football team. He's wearing a couple different hats this year and helping out with the Lady Tigers softball as well. Third base coach will be Randy Winkler, and first base coach will be Clay Bess. They also get a lot of help from Lonnie Sapp and Steve Kemper as well. In the circle today for the Tigers will be number 3, a junior, Carly Moore. She's out there warming up now. Looking pretty good. Last time the Lady Tigers got a regional championship was 2007. That's the only one they have in school history.
Wow, I didn't realize that. We've had some pretty good girls football teams or softball teams.
That we have. Oh, you can have it. In fact, their last postseason appearance was, of course, they didn't have anything last year, 2019. They lost in the regional final to Mount Zion 4-0. Got our rosters all turned in, and we mentioned no postseason. They do have one for track, though. And the notes here say Gracie Dyer, one of our freshmen, will be a courtesy runner if she gets back from the sectional track meet in time.
Okay.
So track is doing a little postseason as well.
Yeah, the girls are just like the boys, they're multi-sport. They play just about everything that's available. surprisingly enough, there's no tennis matches going on today, but a lot of the ball games that we've covered out here today, there's been tennis matches going on as well. So,
Okay, leading things off now for Pana will be number 23, the catcher, Brianna Sarver.
whoa,
Oh, and she's
she
hit on the very first pitch.
Yeah, she squared the bunt, and once she squared the bunt, I think she was pretty much unable to actually get out of the way. So,
I was looking through our notes here from Coach Bess, and he says that number 23 will probably try to bunt. There you go. First one, she squared the bunt, and it says if she gets on, she'll probably try to steal. So let's see if his scouting report is accurate. He got the bunt down. He's 1 for 1.
well, number 21, Bailey Everly, steps in now, and she's batting left-handed. Fouls the first pitch off, and you're right, Beach. Looked like she was attempting to steal. So,
Now, Pana played a game last night. They beat Sullivan 6-0 to advance to this game. Lady Tigers did have a bye in the first round.
now, unlike baseball, the girls cannot lead off. I don't think they can actually take off till the pitch is across the plate or released one. So,
Foul ball, and she was hustling down there again. 0-2 the count. Robinson and Shelbyville are playing right now in Robinson. The winner of these two games will meet here tomorrow night at 4:30. Well, the higher seed will host, and we're higher than Robinson or Shelbyville. We're the number 2 seed, so ground ball to short. Throw to first is high.
Way high. Little adrenaline flowing there.
Runner's called safe at second. Lady Tigers a little rusty here at the start, Lenny.
Yeah, a little adrenaline on that. Just sailed that pitch over to first base.
Two on, nobody out now for the pitcher, number 7, Kylie Lattage. Takes a big, healthy cut at 1 for a strike there.
Chokes up about an inch on that bat. Oh, that looked good. That looked real good from here. But
Moore just missed inside a bit.
That's what the ump said. It was just inside. So.
Ground ball right back up the middle for a base hit. That's going to score 1. Long throw home will hold the runner at third. Top of the first inning, Pana takes a quick 1-0 lead. And now they've got runners at the corners with nobody out.
Number 2, Carson Sims, their shortstop, steps in.
Quick throw down to third, not in time.
Well, that first pitch was right on the corner for a called strike.
I'll make the count 0-1 now to Sims. Fouls that one back, 0-2. Moore fires again. Got her swinging with a high pitch there for out number 1. Looking at Carly on the season, she comes in with an 8-3 record, a 1.75 ERA in 13 games. She's got 109 strikeouts to only 13 walks.
Wow, that's impressive.
Just missed on that one.
This will be number 11, Jalen Boswell, their designated player. She rips one in the gap.
Another run's in. They missed the cutoff. Dosh over there to pick it up. It's a 2-0 Pana lead here in the top of the first. Runners at first and second. Still just one away. Tell you, for somebody that struck out 109 batters, Pena's doing a good job of just putting the bat on the ball so far here in the first inning.
Well, that they are.
Good looking pitch there on the outside corner for strike number 1.
This will be number 9, Grace Hairston. She's their first baseman.
Foul down the first base side.
Well, Pena's coming out aggressive. I mean, they're up there taking their hacks at it for sure.
Now she settles in. Called strike again.
Second batter she struck out, so that's 2 outs now.
Runners at first and second. 2 away.
Number 22, Kylie Henderson, their left fielder, steps in. Ooh, that looked close, but he says no inside.
Swing and a miss there for strike number 1.
Oh, boy, he's just not giving that inside corner at all, is he?
I think it's a she, Lenny.
Well, no, I meant the umpire.
I think it's a she, Lenny.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. Just has really short hair.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it.
Yep, she'll turn around here in a second. 3 balls, 1 strike.
I just assumed it wasn't a guy umpire.
You don't see a whole lot of women umpires, especially never see them over on the men's side, but swing and a strike. Full count now, 3-2.
I just seen the field ump, and I can definitely tell because he's got a beard and everything. So I never really paid attention when they were up here exchanging lineups and getting all the ground rules and everything. So.
Ooh, a high pitch for ball 4. That's going to load the bases. Brings up the right fielder, number 25, Olivia Anderson. Got to call that one a strike.
Yeah.
Perfect. 0-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Fooled her on that one. She almost had that front foot out of the batter's box when she swung.
And down she goes on strikes. So Moore gets in a jam there, loads the bases, only gives up 2 runs in the top of the first. Could have been a whole lot worse. So
Yeah, definitely could have been.
we'll go into the bottom of the first inning here with the Lady Tigers looking to add some runs. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck.
Lady Tigers due up in the bottom of the first inning, trailing Pana 1-0. Leading it off will be our center fielder, Kendall Matthews, followed by our second baseman, Jaden Bishop. Batting third today and playing third base, Becca Miner. Our pitcher, Carly Moore, will be batting cleanup. In the 5th spot, one of our seniors, Sarah Berger, playing first base. Another senior batting 6th and catching, Kelsey Dosh. Emma Kemper in left field, batting 7th today. Batting 8th will be our another senior, Whitney Todd, playing shortstop. And batting in the 9th spot, number 4, sophomore, Caitlin Combs. So Kendall Matthews coming up to bat here, Lenny. My little notes here say she's riding a 16-game hitting streak. I'd take one of those first thing here and get us started.
Definitely, for sure. We need to get something going because we spotted them 2 runs right off the get-go. So. Ooh.
Takes a called strike on her first pitch.
Kendall's way up in that batter's box, so slaps that one foul.
Give a shout out to our umpires today. Steve Irwin out in the field behind the plate. Karen Karch.
Okay, well, see, you had notes. I didn't.
I did have names, yeah.
I would have picked up on that had I seen the name.
Out of the zone for a ball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to second off her foot.
That's got to, as hard as she hit that, that's got to be a hit.
Yeah, I'd give her a hit on that one. She didn't even have time to get her glove under that one. She tried to come down and trap it, but that went right off her foot into center field. So we've got a runner on with nobody out. Jaden Bishop coming to the plate. Shows bunt and
I think the
tipped it foul.
last girls game we did said Jaden just got her first start that game.
I think you're right, yeah. It's been a little while.
So Jaden's got a few games under her belt now, so.
Takes a called strike there. 0-2. Well, goes from getting her first start to batting number 2. That's pretty good. Whoa.
Boy, that was a tough pitch to take.
It is. I can't see exactly the plate here where I'm standing, but
I'm telling you.
I don't know if I could have laid off it. She had a good eye on that one. 1-2 the count. Ooh.
Whoa, that one's inside and tight. There's a throw back down to first. But
no tag, so.
Matthews is back. So.
Count now 2-2. And popped foul, out of play. So the count stays 2-2. Matthews down at first base. Nobody out here with a 0-2 deficit we got to overcome here in the bottom of the first. Ground ball to short. Down to the ground with it. Throw to first, not in time.
Everybody safe.
And you can attribute that hit right there. That belongs to Kendall Matthews.
It does, because she took off on the pitch. The shortstop was coming over to cover, and she was just about 2 steps out of position.
By the time she went back to it, went down to her knees, couldn't make the throw. If Kendall wasn't taking off her second like that,
It's probably
she'd been right in position and
easy ground out. Yeah.
so sometimes just being a little disruptive on the base path can make a big difference. That time it leads to an infield single.
Now third baseman Becca Miner's up with 2 on and no outs.
1-0 count. And a one hopper to second. She can't field it, tries to flip it to first. And we're safe. That ball looked like it came off the bat a lot more solid, but it just kind of
Yeah, it did. It
just fell. Third base coach Randy Winkler having a little chat with the umpire here, making sure everybody's on the same page. I like the page we're on right now. Bases loaded and nobody out.
Nobody out. Our pitcher Carly Moore up. Oh,
Just caught the corner outside. Strike number 1.
if you say so.
Yeah, I could see right over the catcher's shoulder.
Okay.
It did nick it.
Okay.
I can't see the inside, but I can see the outside when she sets up like that. A little low that time. 1-1 the count. I love it when catchers come up with a ball like they're going to throw,
Mm-hmm.
just to see if they can get people to flinch and stuff. It's like something you do with your little brother when you're 8
Yeah.
years old.
Right.
Most of the time, they're not going to bite. But you never know. 2-1 the count. 3-1. I mean, we got bases loaded, nobody out. You're not going to make a snap throw down to third.
No.
At least you better not.
Well, you wouldn't think so.
Walked her, ball 4. Tigers get an RBI. Cuts the deficit in half. Is now 2-1. Bases still loaded, nobody out, and that brings up Sarah Berger. Sarah swings at the first pitch, fouls it back over the backstop for strike 1. Lady Tigers come into the game
All
ranked number 15.
Now we got a pinch runner or designated whatever for our pitcher Carly Moore, so she doesn't have to run the bases.
Yep, number 23, Cox will come in to run for her. Tigers come in ranked number 15, we were saying, in 2A on Max Prep. The Illinois Coaches Association didn't rank the Lady Tigers. They didn't get any votes there, but swing and a miss there for a strike. Makes the count 0-2.
Pulled that one foul.
She got way ahead of that one. The scouting report on Hendricks, not on Hendricks, on Lattage here, says she's got an upper 50s fastball and has a few off-speed pitches. I think we just saw one of them there. As Sarah jumped out way in front of it. 0-2 count now. Bases still loaded. Tigers down 2-1. She pops this one up and it gets out of play. Caught a break there. Infield really playing in right now, Lenny, all the way around.
Boy, they are. And the way Sarah rips that ball, I'm not sure I'd want to be standing that close.
No, sir. Foul tip for strike 3. 1 away. Brings up number 11, Kelsey Dosh.
She's our catcher, so.
Swings and misses at the first pitch. For strike 1. Foul back for strike 2. I'm liking the press box here in the chain link fence, stopping those.
Mm-hmm.
When we used to play out at the Legion, the press box was right up against the net. There's a swing and a strike for out number 2. And a foul ball like that would just about get us in the head if you weren't paying attention.
I'm not sure I'd done any games out there. I don't think.
A long time ago, but yeah.
Well, I was usually working then, so.
I was the only one that get out of school at 3 o'clock
Yeah.
or 3:30. I could make it to the games. Foul ball down the first base or third base side. Out of play.
This is number 6, Emma Kemper, our left fielder. She's up now.
Pana loaded the bases and couldn't get any runs in. We've loaded them and got 1 in. That was on a walk. Shows bunt, puts it down in front of the pitcher. No play there. Everybody's safe. How about that?
There
2
you
outs,
go.
bases loaded, and you bunt it.
Hey, it worked.
I like it. That was a good bunt. Had some funky spin on it, and it just
did.
died in front of the pitcher.
Had backspin on it. It went about 6 feet out in front of the plate. And okay.
Oh, they're going to call her out.
I don't get that. What was the call?
I don't know. She was standing down in front of the plate there, showing how she had turned and stuff. I don't know if the batter interfered with the catcher going after the ball, maybe, or there was some type of interference there, so the run won't count. And the Tigers go into the top of the second inning now, trailing 2-1. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
A swinging strike 1.
This will be number 3, Brianna Krishner. She's our third baseman.
We'll see if Moore can settle down a little bit here in the second inning and pick up where she left off in the first. Foul tip off of Dosh's face. I hear the cavalry coming. Got to reset our scoreboard here. We already had that score. I think a little easier to do on our broadcast here. I just hit the minus button. Swing and a strike. That's 4 strikeouts in the game so far, Letty.
Yes, it is.
And are they back to the top of the order now?
Well, I can't see who this is.
23.
Okay, yeah, it is. So I guess the extra fielder doesn't bat.
She's the flex.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's how they do that. She's 8 and she's a flex, I guess. So
Okay.
a little different rules here. I don't pretend to know them all.
I don't pretend to know any of them. So
But it looks like baseball. They score like baseball, so. Showed bunt again, that one high. 2-0 the count. She showed bunt last time and got plunked. Later came around to score a run. Shows bunt there. Beautiful bunt. No play at first.
she definitely has some speed, so I could see why she'd be bunting.
Yes, she does.
Time Kelsey got out and picked that up, she was already crossing first base. So
As short as these bases are, and the way that ball just spins there, not too many people are going to throw her out. Now, if she just bat left-handed, she'd never get out.
oh, probably
Two
not.
steps closer. Show bunt again, throw down to seconds. There, the tag. Safe. The throw was kind of off the mark to the left of the bag, and she had to spin around with it.
It would have took a perfect throw.
It would have.
I think she would have been out maybe, but
Runner on second.
she definitely got some wheels and makes things happen. Kind of like Javi does for the Cubbies. Always making something happen, always moving.
Throws high. They're going to watch her at third this time. Nothing there. 1-0. 1-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Moore's ahead now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So
Nice to see the boys out there in left center field. Their practice is over, and we're going to hang around and watch the girls play, show them some support.
heck yeah.
Swinging strike 3. Strikeout number 5. Brings up the pitcher, Kylie Lattage.
She ripped a single last time up.
Called strike on the inside.
I believe that's the first one she's called in there. First one I've seen anyway.
Outside, I think she checked her swing. They're going to appeal. Nope.
Oh.
Boy, is that ever a judgment call? I mean,
It is. I mean, I don't know how you would call that.
I don't know. It's a 50-50 shot half a time. You're trying to watch everything at once, but you never know. It's worth the appeal. Ground ball back up the middle. Fielded at second. Throw to first in time. And the inning is over. All right, no runs on no hits. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Pana 2, Paris 1. We'll be right back on the Paris Sports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com.
Bottom of the second inning, the Lady Tigers trailing Pana 2-1, looking to change that around here. And who's leading off for us this time?
We got Whitney Todd, our shortstop, Caitlin Combs, our right fielder, and then back to the top lineup with Matthews. Sounds like a run to me.
That it does. Lady Tigers are down one girl today. Carradine Hoffman's unavailable on a band trip.
Well, and didn't you say Dyer was away at a track meet?
Yep, so they got two. They're down 2 players. Little notes here said they don't blame Carradine one bit, as she's off on that band trip till next week. Must have been a little low that time.
Oh, look at the hands down there at first base coach, Bess. Snags that on one hop and right back to the pitcher.
Cat-like reflexes down there,
I'm
doesn't
guessing, yeah.
High fly ball to center field. This one could be gone.
It is, yes.
All right. Bottom of the order, getting it done, Whitney Todd. Now fence here, 200 all the way around, so no matter where you hit it, you got about the same distance, and that one just to the right of dead center. And ties the game up at 2 apiece. Talking before the game that we may not see many home runs, the way the wind was howling in.
Well, it's all but limp now. The flag out there
straight down.
Center field's just hanging, so.
All right, brand new ball game now. Caitlin Combs up at bat.
Squared the bunt and just missed it.
High for a ball. Tell you, the way some of these girls can wing it up there, I think I'd have to bunt every time. I don't think I'd be able to swing quick enough. Outside for ball 2.
See if that home run rattles Lattage any. Sometimes you get a little rattle after you give up a home run.
Ooh, swung one up in her eyes there for strike 2. Evens the count at 2 apiece. There's a hit into center field. All right. We got a runner on first, nobody out, and back to the top of the order. Now What did Caitlin do her first time up?
She
Or
ripped a
Kendall?
single back to the second baseman who, like you said, it
Off
was
her foot.
Yeah, it was out there and almost passed her before she even knew what hit her.
Runner going down to second. Throws off the mark. She's safe, and she's going to head to third.
Yes, she is. She might score.
Now they're going to hold it and watch the throw. Nope, going to keep her there.
Good thing, because that pitcher was right there to cut that off. And
All right, good heads-up base running by Caitlin.
so now it won't take much at all to bring in a run.
Time called by the Pana coach. Score 2-2. Tigers have a runner now on third with nobody out. And we're at the top of the order, so things could get ugly in a hurry for Pana. That's kind of coach's thinking right now. When he saw what the top of the order did in the first inning, he needs to just kind of settle them down here. All right, Kendall now back in the box.
Oh,
what a
good play
snag.
by the shortstop. That was an excellent play there because that had single written all over it.
Showed some good range. Had to come off her feet to get it. So tough break there for Matthews. Bishop now at the plate. Shows bunt. And strike one. Catcher ran 3/4 away down to third base.
And then threw it.
Yeah. Well, she's lucky she threw it where she wanted to, or then had been nobody covering home. There's a strike. Right down the middle of the plate. 0-2 the count. Tigers have third baseman Becca Miner on deck. That one high out of the zone for a ball. Another pitch high. 2-2. Pops that one up. Shortstop's calling it. Sets underneath it. 2 away. Fake the tag over at third. All right, Becca Miner coming up to bat now. Becca's hitting .418 on the season. That's a slow roller to second. Throw to first in time, and that's the inning. We get one on, but Strander over at third base, so the score stays tied 2-2 on that solo home run by Whitney Todd. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder.
Third inning action coming to you here from Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin. Lady Tiger regional action against Pana. We got a strike on the first pitch of the inning.
This will be number 2, Carson Sims, their shortstop, who've just made 2 great plays out there.
And this is outside on that one for a ball. So the count 1-1.
She struck out her first time up.
Takes a big cut at that one for strike 2. Got her swinging, strike 3. 1 away. Like 6 strikeouts now. She's just been racking them up. We had 1 play at first. Everything else has been a strikeout today.
Pretty much, yeah.
A pie for a ball.
Jalen Boswell, their designated player, number 11. She singled her last time up. Swung and missed at that one.
Makes her count 1-1. Called strike on that outside corner.
Yeah, she started to go anyway, and then she kind of hesitated and halfway checked her swing. I think it would have been a strike here regardless because the bat was definitely out over the plate.
Roller to second. Throw to first in time.
Almost a little high in a way, but
Yeah, good job by Sarah. Get it, not only catch the ball, but she really made sure she got that foot back on the bag. Look how high she's choked up on her bat here, Lenny.
yes, she is.
The batter now, Grace Harmston. Bat's left-handed, playing first base today.
She struck out her last time up. Yeah, she's choked up a good 3 inches.
Foul and out of play. Count now 1-1. Rizzo didn't even choke up that much on his 2-strike
Nope.
at bat.
About an inch maybe. Inch and maybe just a hair over, but not much more than that.
And it worked. Oh, just foul. Wow, I thought she had a hit there.
It was close.
So 1-2 count. And if she goes any higher, she's out of grip. I mean, she's using every inch of it.
Yeah, she's clear up to the top.
She's all the way up to the top of the tape there. It almost worked, though. Line drive into right field. It worked for her well there. She's got a base hit, and we've got 1 on with 2 out. That wind in our face was a little annoying in the beginning, trying to keep papers down, but I think I'd take it right now. A little warm up here.
Yeah, that sun's starting to set, coming back in the back side between the open door and the window. I tried to twist the fan around a little for you.
Yeah, the fan's doing a great job. Swing and a miss. Quick throw down to first is off the mark. Gets out into right field, but Jaden Bishop there to back her up. Jaden just a sophomore, but that's one of the reasons she's out there is a heads-up play like that.
Exactly.
That saves a runner from getting into scoring position. Swing and a miss there. Strike two.
Kylie Henderson, their left fielder at bat, she walked her last time up. She's big, tall, lanky girl.
Got her. Adds to that strikeout total. And we get out of the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Tied up at 2 apiece. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562.
Bottom of the fourth inning, leading things off for the Lady Tigers will be number 3, our pitcher, Carly Moore. Moore leads the team in RBIs this year with 19. Not a RBI opportunity. She's just going to have to smack a home run, I guess.
Well, she got the RBI in the first inning.
That'll put her up to 20 on the year.
She walked with the bases loaded, so.
That's right.
Takes that first one for a strike, though.
Fouled out of play. 0-2. Oh, outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drop, third strike, picked up, throw to first, in the dirt. She's out. They got it picked up just in time. We about stole one there.
Just about.
All right, Sarah Berger. Batting .442 on the year. She leads the team in walk. She's actually walked 14 times this year.
Yeah, she struck out her first time up. Whoa, that hit her.
That did.
Plunked her right in the back. Maybe somewhere right around the kidney area.
She's going to take her time going down to first.
I don't blame her because that pitch was sailing in there now.
Well, her on-base percentage is .593. That'll help that, but that's not the way you want to do it. She was 4 for 4 with 5 RBIs in the game against Robinson the other night. All right, runner on first.
She's still taking her time getting settled in because that had to sting.
Well, the term softball is misleading when it gets you in the back at 50 miles an hour. There's nothing soft about that.
No, definitely not.
All right, brings up Dosh to the plate. She's tied with Matthews for the leading homers this year. She has 3 on the year. She'll take a called strike on the first pitch. Only batting .289, but's had a lot of pop in her hits.
That was fouled back over our press box.
So the count goes to 0-2. Emma Kemper will be on deck with Whitney Todd in the hole. Hot shot to third. She drops it. No play at second. Everybody's safe. How do you score that one, Lenny?
I give her a hit. That
All
thing,
right.
that was screaming.
It came off the bat in a hurry. And I think you about have to. The fact that she went to second with it tells me that she doesn't think she'd have got the runner at first. So 2 on now for Kemper. Emma swings and fouls the first one away. Emma hitting .378 on the year. She was 1 for 4 in the last game and had a stolen base in there. She's got 11 of those on the year. Actually leads the team in stolen bases.
Well, last time at bat, she squared to lay down the bunt, and they called her out for some reason. I still don't know what the ruling was because she's left-handed anyway, so it's really like she didn't interfere with the catchers.
Where the umpire was putting her foot,
I'm guessing she stepped out of the
batter's box, yeah, to get to that ball. So shot down to short. They're going to go to third for 1, and that'll be the force out. So Kemper reaches on a fielder's choice, and there's 2 away. Still runners at first and second. The batter now, Whitney Todd. She put one just into right center. This one, one hopper back to the pitcher. Throw to third is there for the force out, and that ends the inning. So the Tigers leave a couple on base. The game's still tied 2-2 going into the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
It's the top of the 4th inning. The Lady Tigers all tied up with Pana 2-2. Lenny, we lost a lot of opportunities there in the first couple innings. We had a lot of girls in scoring position and couldn't bring them in.
Well, we have. I mean, Becca Miner was at third base. Well, actually, we had the bases loaded. And we only got the 1 run. And then in the second inning, we got another run, and we had the bases loaded again. So, like you said, Beads, we've had chances to put more tallies on the board than we've got, but we're still tied 2-2 though, so it's still a brand new ball game.
I'd rather be tied than behind.
For sure. you can't lose if you're tied.
That is true. The batter now, number 25, right fielder Olivia Anderson.
She struck out her first time up.
Takes a called strike on the first pitch. Swings and misses at that one for strike 2.
She looks a little indecisive up there at the plate, Beads. She was gripped clear down on the end of the bat. Then she
Choked up in mid-pitch.
Yeah, choked up to about 2 inches on the bat, and then she kind of re-gripped, and whatever the reason, she struck out. So
Got her on 3 straight pitches there. There, the wind's blowing in again. That's just a lot. That just feels so much better.
you like that, huh?
I do.
As long as it blows in when they're batting, that's fine.
Yes. Well, we can arrange that. That one inside down the dirt.
Third baseman Brianna Christer steps in. She struck out her first time at bat. Got bright orange fingernail paint on those fingers, at least on the hand that I could see. She's got the batting glove on the other hand. So. Little blooper out into right field. It's going to get down.
And they've got a runner on with one away.
Back to the top of the lineup. Well, if anything at all, you'd like to keep Sarver off the base because she has definitely got some wheels now.
That she does. And first is creeping in. Third is halfway to first. Strike on the first pitch. That's the thing with that kind of speed. They know the bunt's coming.
Yeah.
It's no surprise. And you still can't get the girl out.
She squares, lays it down foul. Now she's got 2 strikes, so I wouldn't think she would be bunting now, but you just never know anymore.
Well, the infield backs up, not way back, but they're going to give her a little more room here. She hid that bunt about as long as she could the last at bat. Drives that foul.
Just foul.
She didn't miss it by much.
She does the catching for Pana, so.
The heat outside for a ball. She's got her foot really pointing towards third. I imagine she might have a hard time getting to an outside pitch with any type of oomph.
Call
Oh.
strike 3, and she knew it. She didn't like it, but she knew it.
I think she might have been looking outside as well. Brought it inside for out number 2. Moore chalks another strike up in there.
21, Bailey Everly steps in now.
Strike. What Everly do last time?
She struck out. Reached on an error in the first, E6. Swing and a miss. Oh, she's going, and she should be out.
Got her. Tagged her high and a few feet in front of the bag, so that one was dead in the water. So no runs on the board. It's still 2-2 going into the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Bottom of the 4th inning, the Lady Tigers all tied up with Pana, 2-2.
Brings up number 4, right fielder Caitlin Combs. And Caitlin ripped a single her last time up. Made it all the way to 3rd.
Just laid off of that one a little bit. High for ball 2.
Way outside and high for ball 3.
That it was. All right, a 3-0. And swinging.
Yeah, I guess they're swinging in softball. That's good. Be aggressive up there. Make things happen.
Ooh. Hackett one up in her eyes there for a full count now, 3-2. Oh, good patience there. Finally let one go. That's ball 4. And we got a runner on here.
Leadoff batter, Kendall Matthews, singled her first at bat, scored a run.
Drives one deep into right field. That's going to be a home run.
Sweet.
2 RBIs. All right. And that puts the Tigers up 4-2. She actually homered in the game against Robinson the other day. She went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a homer. Scored 3 runs in that one.
Well, she's 2 for 3 today with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. Jaden's up now.
She's second in the team in stolen bases with 10. Let's see if she's running. Not going to get an opportunity here. That's a high, short pop line to right field. The right fielder comes down with it.
That's a great catch by a right fielder. She covered a lot of ground now.
All right, one away now for Minor.
Base is empty, so see what Becca can do. We need runners.
Ball on that pitch. Well, Lenny, the flag quit as soon as We got up to bat.
That's a good thing.
No wind, and we popped another homer. Lays off that one for a ball. Count now moves to 3-0. Taken
And
all the
she
way.
walks.
Carly Moore, the pitcher.
Carly singled into first and grounded out the second to end the second inning. Oh, yeah, good piece of hitting there. Laid it right in the hole, and it gets past the center fielder.
They're going to send her. All right, standing up at third. Another RBI is in. Tigers lead 5-2. This is what we were hoping to see the first couple innings, Lenny.
Well, you're right there, Beej. Pana giving us a little help there, though, because that was just a clear single out into right center. The center fielder and right fielder both charged, and it got underneath the center fielder's glove.
That's going to be a base hit into left center. And Cox comes in to score. She came in to run. And advancing down to second on the throw is Berger. All right, runner on second. A heads-up base running like that, Lenny, that keeps a runner in scoring position.
Yep, it does. Well, Sarah was halfway, and she seen that throw come in. She took another couple steps, and then when the catcher, they seen the cutoff throw, missed the cutoff, came all the way to the catcher, Sarah just immediately took off, and just good heads-up base running.
4 runs here in the bottom of the fourth, puts Paris up 6-2. She grounds one for a base hit into left field. They're going to hold the runner at third. Berger heads back. We've got runners at the corners.
And still only one out.
You know, we always say runners at the corners, but isn't technically second base a corner too? It's a square. It's a diamond. I mean.
Well, you got a point there, yeah.
They're going to give up second base. No play there as Dyer easily trotted on down to second, so she must have got back from her track meet.
Well, she ought to be loose if she ran
She
a track
should.
meet, so she ought to be warmed up. Foul ball.
Brings the count to 0-2.
Kemper's had kind of a rough at bats. They called her out because she stepped out of the batter's box in the first on that bunt that she clearly beat out.
Ooh, tried to go opposite field. It's going to go foul. Count stays 0-2.
And then she did reach into third on a fielder's choice, but they went to third base for the force out.
Looking opposite field again. Count remains 0-2. Whoa.
Whoa, way high.
1 ball and 2 strikes. That could be trouble. She misreads it. The run's going to come in and score from third. Coming in from second, they're going to send her all the way down to third. She's in. Kemper showing that speed. She's in safe at third. 2 RBIs are in, and it's 8-2 Paris. Still just 1 out for the Tigers. Whitney Todd coming up to the plate.
Well, I got to believe that's an error on the left fielder, though.
I think so. That should have been an out.
Should have been an out. You're right, Beach.
She kind of came in on it and just totally misread that. You don't have to touch it to be an error. I mean, that was more of a mental than a physical error, I guess. That's going to be down right center field all the way to the fence. 1 run's in. They're going to send her all the way to third. Todd in standing up at third base.
Well, I'm going to give her the triple on that, though, because that went all the way to the fence. Nobody touched it. And she just motored all the way. I mean,
that was a very clean hit all the way to the fence, and timeout called again by Pana. The Tigers score that run, go to 9-2 is the score. Now on the bottom of the 7th.
Bottom of what?
Or bottom of the 7th. We got 7 runs, bottom of the 4th. I saw a 7 up there. That'd be pretty bad if we're in the bottom of the 7th and up 9-2. I mean, nobody would be here. I'd be calling the game all by myself.
You would be. Well, I'd be here with you.
No, I appreciate that. You better be. You're my ride. I've already run today. I don't want to run home.
You don't need to run home, huh?
Now, I went out for a run today, and I thought, well, I wanted to add an extra mile or so onto my run. So I thought, while I was out here by the high school, I'd come down and run the cross-country course. I'd never done it before. So I tried, and I went out through the woods, and they haven't mowed the cross-country course in a while. They haven't needed to. So the grass is about 10 inches tall out there, and it was sopping wet. Oh, yeah.
I believe I'd have nixed that plan pretty quick.
Well, once I got into it, I thought, well, let's just finish. So I was squishing pretty good by the time I got back out to the highway.
Well, looks like we're changing pitchers.
Yeah, we are. The new pitcher is going to be, playing left field.
Yeah, 22, Kylie Henderson.
I don't see anybody out. Oh, okay, yep. Still got 21 out there.
See where.
I don't have a 21 on my roster.
Where'd number 7 go? 7 was her pitcher. Looks like she's went to short. So I'm guessing the shortstop maybe went to left. I don't know. Somebody went out to left, so.
Let's see. Do we have a 12? Nope, they don't have a 12 on there either. We'll figure it out as we go along. Shows bunt and takes a strike on the first pitch.
Where we at over here?
Caitlin Combs.
That's why I couldn't see where we were at, because she already batted this inning. She led things off.
Puts down a bunt to the pitcher. Play at home is not there. She's safe. Good hustle by Whitney Todd. Even if she hadn't dropped the ball, I think she beat the throw. And now we've got a runner on first with a 1 away, and the Tigers lead 10-2. Talk about a turn of events. Let's just get a couple more here and call it a game in the 5th.
That'll work.
Down low, quick throw back to first. Not in time, and Way off the bag.
I don't think the first baseman was even ready.
Nope.
She wasn't even covering the bag.
Called strike. She thought about it. Long throw down to second. Not there. She's safe. Stolen base to Caitlin Combs. That'll give her 7 on the year. Not necessarily regular season anymore, but that's the 7th time she's stolen a base. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Runner on second. Still just 1 away. That went in the dirt for a ball. Make the count 3-1. Deep into center field.
Center field, that's gone.
Home run. Kendall Matthews tacks on 2 more for the Tigers, and we're up 10-12-2. The Tiger bats have come alive after a sluggish start.
That's a funny thing about softball. Sometimes that's all it takes is just that one little spark, and then everything starts.
Is that Kendall's 2nd homer today?
Matter of fact, it is. That's back-to-back homers for Kendall.
All right, she's up to 5 on the year. Came in tied with Dosh for the lead with 3. I was going to say outside for a ball, but the umpire thought differently. Strike 1.
Really?
Yeah, she's got a better view than I do. That's even farther outside. That's definitely a ball. 1-1 the count. And that's going to stay foul. 1-2 now.
Way outside. Even the catcher couldn't get that one.
She's a quick little catcher, but
Yeah, she
she's
is.
not real tall either. So some of them high ones might end up at the backstop. Three and two, full count. Popped up in the infield. Second base calls it. Out number 2. All right, that'll bring Becca Miner up to the plate with nobody on and 2 away. We need double digits on the scoreboard. We can't even fit a 10 up there in an inning.
That's true.
I was ready to say something to our scoreboard operator. I'm like, where'd our runs go? And then it dawned on me. There's only one spot.
So if we score another run, it'll just be a 1
A
up
1,
there.
yeah.
That could be deceiving.
As long as the total's right on the end, I guess that's what matters. Not too often you put up double digits in an inning. Ball on that pitch. 1 and 2 the count. Popped up shallow left field. Shortstop coming over to make the play for out number 3. The Tigers light the scoreboard up. They put 10 runs up there in that inning. They lead 12-2 going into the top of the 5th inning. We're 3 outs away from round 2 regional action tomorrow night. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
It's the top of the 5th inning with the Tigers on top, 12-2. Lenny, we're just 3 outs away from calling this one a game.
Number 21, the second baseman, Bailey Everly, steps in, and she reached on an error in the first, scored a run, and struck out in the second.
They're going to appeal. They say, nope, she didn't swing. 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a strike to even the count, 1-1. She fouled that one off, back over our head.
Strike on the outside corner on that one, 1-2. It's going to be crowded out here tomorrow night, Lenny.
It will
Boys
be.
baseball, girls softball going on, 2 regional contests.
Swing and a miss.
Adds another strikeout to her total, and there's 1 away. Brings up number 7, Kylie Lattage.
She was a pitcher, and she moved to left. There's a ground ball to short, fielded cleanly, and a toss to first, and she's done.
2 down. Pana down to their last out.
I don't know, do we have a coach's interview in girls? I don't remember if anybody comes up or not.
I don't think anybody came up in the last one. No, yeah, Claude came up.
Did he? Okay. I couldn't remember.
Strike on the first pitch, 0-1.
Carson Sims, their shortstop, she struck out both times at bat, so this would be a fitting way to end it.
Swinging strike there, 0-2. Moore fires. Popped up foul. Dosh into the fence, out of play. Tell you, catchers are special breeds, Lenny.
Definitely.
Because you know every one of them would run right through that fence if they could. I mean, they
Boy.
just barrel at it.
And there's no room back here either.
No, very limited foul territory.
Ooh, just got a piece of that one to stay alive.
How about the reflexes of the umpire on that one? She got her head just out of the way. That one was going straight at her. Ground ball to short. Scooped by Todd again. Throw to first, and they are done. And that is your ball game. The Tigers win 12-2 in 4.5 innings. Well, the way things started out, I wasn't sure we'd get any kind of an outcome like this. Pana put up 2 runs in the top of the first inning. The Tigers came back, loaded the bases up, no outs. We get 1 run. We come back in the second inning. We get a girl in scoring position. We get a technical out, I guess, there as Kemper stepped out of the batter's box, and that negated a run. Well, that was the third inning that negated a run there, or we would have been up. That was the second inning. I'm all lost now. Doesn't matter. We got 1 run in the first and the second.
It happened in the
Was it the third inning? Or
first inning, wasn't it? Yeah, first inning, batter interference.
That's right. We would have been tied 2-2.
Yeah, because
we lost that run.
She was like the number 7 batter in the first inning, and we had bases loaded when she did it, and I'd already penciled in the second run because
we all had, yeah. And then it gets pretty quiet until the Tigers came back in the 4th inning and put 10 runs up on the board. Your final score, 12-2. Now, the Lady Tigers will be taking on the winner of Robinson and Shelbyville, which is actually being played right now. So whichever team wins will travel here tomorrow at 4:30. The boys will also be in action, I believe, at 4:30 tomorrow as they host the winner of
Villa Grove
and Hoopston.
Hoopston.
I'm not sure who won that game or if they've finished playing yet, but they'll be coming here to play Paris, who got a bye in the first round of the regional. So we got that to look forward to for tomorrow. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with some post-game stats for you. The Lady Tigers victorious, round 1 of regionals, 12-2 over Pana. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in
Welcome
Paris.
back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. Lenny, here's our interesting little tidbit for today. NCAA Women's College World Series started today.
Yep.
They're going to play through next Wednesday. All the games are on ESPN. Now, Alabama's playing at 6 p.m. They have a freshman, Bailey Dowling. She went to St. Joe,
Okay.
playing down in Alabama.
There you go.
Unfortunately, she was their starting shortstop as a freshman, and she's ruled out for the season with an injury. Unfortunately,
Oh man, that's too bad.
that is a bummer. But always good when you see a girl or a guy close to home.
Doing something.
doing
Yeah.
something at a high level like that. So we wish her quick healing and a great year next year. She's got 3 more to look forward to. So
For sure. Yeah. That's pretty good to be starting
as a
varsity
freshman
as a freshman. So that's
for
awesome.
Alabama, that's a
Yeah,
big program.
It is.
Not sure if Coach will come up and chat with us. I'm not sure if he even knows we're broadcasting the game or not, but
Maybe Clay will come up and
Clay
talk
may
to us.
come up. That's possible too.
Holler at him. I think they're getting ready to take team pictures though. I
Yeah, they
think.
got to have their trophy and everything. So
Maybe we need to holler at Clay and see if he'll come up. We need to talk to somebody, surely.
after a game like that, hope they'll make their way up here. I think he's trying to make his way over here
Yeah,
or
maybe.
somewhere.
So I don't know what he's doing. He's out there walking in circles. I don't think he knows what he's doing for sure. He's looking up here.
Yep.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, we'll see. What's the?
I'll go ahead and run down stats
Yeah.
anyway. Let's see. Kendall Matthews led things off first. She had a single, back-to-back home runs, scored 3, knocked in 2. Bishop, she had a single. I thought I had her penciled in as a run, but they didn't count it on that batter interference there at the bottom of the first inning. So Becca Miner, our third place hitter, she had a single, a walk, and scored a run. Carly Moore had a walk, a single, scored a run, knocked in 1. Sarah Berger had a single, a run, and knocked in 1. Kelsey Dosh had 2 singles, scored a run, and knocked in 1. Emma Kemper, what did Emma do? I just got her down as scoring a run. I think she reached on a fielder's choice and an error out to left field. So Whitney Todd had a homer, a triple, a single, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. And Caitlin Combs had a single, 2 walks, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs. So
Typically, when you win a game, you dump the Gatorade bottle on the coach. When you do girls softball for Paris, it's silly string.
silly string, okay.
Well, at least
That's a lot easier to pick off than wearing a wet shirt around the rest of the evening.
that is, and I hope he gets it out of his hair. That could be tricky.
Well,
May
I don't
not-
think he's got to worry
may
about
not be
it.
a problem.
Not much hair there. He's
Okay.
about like you and me, B. Just not much hair
Oh,
there.
he's less than me.
So I don't know if he's going to make it up here or not, if he's even looking this way or not. So
A lot of celebrating down there with the girls, and they deserve it. They will play again tomorrow at 4:30. We'll go ahead and cover that game here on the Paris Sports Network, and hope the boys win so we can carry their championship game, which would be on Monday.
I don't know. Will they play it on Saturday, or will it not be played on Monday?
That's true. They might play it on Saturday.
I don't know. We played baseball all Saturday long, all year long. So,
That's true. We did.
but
So-
like you, I think by the girls playing in the championship game, I think it would make more sense to cover the girls' championship game than it would be to tear everything down, pack it up, and move over to the boys' diamond just to cover their opening.
Now, if the ladies win tomorrow, they would most likely face Tuscola for the sectional semifinal on Tuesday.
Tuscola's undefeated this
They
year, too.
are
They're,
17-0.
they're like ranked somewhere.
They are ranked number 2 by the Illinois Coaches Association, and Max Preps have them ranked at number 6. Paris lost to Tuscola 9-1. It was their 4th game of the year. If they get by that, more than likely it'd be Tolono, St. Joe, Ogden, Teotopolis, or Mount Carmel. So anything could happen. That's looking kind of way out in the distance. Right now, we got to take care of business tomorrow.
Got to get Robinson first.
Yep,
So.
Robinson or Shelbyville, whoever wins that
Exactly.
contest, we'll have them here at home tomorrow at 4:30. Still not sure who the boys will play in their first regional game tomorrow.
They either be Hoopston or Villa Grove.
Yep, one of those two.
Well, I don't think Coach is coming up today, Beach.
Yeah, they're cleaning all the silly string off the field now. You can't just sweep that up.
Yeah.
All right. I want to thank all the sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Hopefully we'll get an interview with Coach after tomorrow night's game. For Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant, and you've been listening to Lady Tiger Softball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa.